Well, guess who's back? Joe Biden, fresh off of 2 consecutive weeks of vacations, is set to campaign with Kamala Harris in Pittsburgh on Labor Day. Meanwhile, Harris catching heat after her recent interview. As we learned, once you break it down, she only spoke to CNN for less than 17 minutes. Here's what President Trump had to say about it.
I think it was not exactly a great performance. It was a low-energy performance. To take all of that time and get ready for that kind of an interview, it was a softball interview.
40 days for 17 minutes. Our next guest also spoke to Trump at yesterday's rally. Washington Examiner national political reporter Salena Zito joins us now. Salena, thank you for being here. It is staggering when you think our one of 2 presidential nominees takes a month to do one softball interview, and even then looks terrible in doing so. You contrast that with Donald Trump, who does multiple interviews a day, including with you very recently, and is willing to take tough questions. She takes softballs. Do you think voters will start to see this contrast as we get closer to the election?
Yeah, I absolutely think that. And you even hear Democrats sort of sighing on cable news networks about the lack of meat in that interview. I think that both a candidate and a campaign actually wants a vibrant and exchange between a reporter and themselves, because it gives the ability for the candidate to earn voters that might be skeptical.
That's the
or
point.
locked
You're
down
right.
voters.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And that's what I talked to President Trump about yesterday. You know, my story will be out in the Examiner on Tuesday. I'm taking a look at Pennsylvania as a whole. I've been covering it for several decades, kind of know where you need to have a vote turnout to win the state. And we talked about that. We talked about Harris running as this sort of change and new candidate. And you know, he calls her out on the fact that she's been in power for 4 years almost and is responsible for a lot of the policies that have been put in place, including the ban in Pennsylvania on the export of liquid natural gas, which not only impacts people in the industry, it also impacts farmers who rely on the royalties that are on their farms.
Salena, you know Pennsylvania as well as anybody. What is the state of the race when it comes to voter registration? I don't believe early voting hasn't started yet, but who's got the best organization on the ground between the two as far as getting people signed up to vote for their guy?
Well, the Republicans have really stepped up their game, and the numbers, I don't have them off the top of my head. However, they have changed dramatically since 2020. Republicans now have the lead in voter registration in Cambria County, which is where President Trump was last night, where Johnstown is, but also in Bucks County and Beaver County. These are very, very important counties. It's almost there in Luzerne County. Why are these counties important? Well, everyone focuses on Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and rightly so. They have the largest population. It is these smaller counties, in particular Erie, where I interviewed J.D. Vance on Wednesday, that you need to turn out the vote. That is where this vote will be decided. It will not be decided in Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. It will be decided in these smaller counties. That's why you see Trump in Luzerne. That's why and in Cambria and in Butler, and that's why you saw J.D. Vance in Westmoreland County, and you saw him in Montgomery County, and you saw him in Erie.
Absolutely. Oh, I think we just lost Salena. Her shot may have dropped, but she's almost done. You got 99% of the way there, and we loved hearing every minute of it. Salena, thank you so much for breaking it down.
Thanks.
You're going to be busy for these 66 days right in the middle of Pennsylvania. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.